All right, let's go. If you're tired of not feeling fit, tired of just not having the focus, tired of just not having the financial resources that you deserve, this is the Live 100 podcast. I'm Jason Yarusi, the place you come to break the habits that no longer serve you so you can build the life that you truly desire. Today, I want to talk about the roadmap to the true you. And just was on this great podcast, and they were just talking a lot just about it, just being able to create the version of you that ultimately you want, right? And usually it's that you want to be something else. And today you're starting and you're standing here as something that potentially you don't want to be. But where you miss, right? And where I've missed in the past is that to get to that person, right? I have to understand that I have traits within me that will allow me to get there. And I have to maximize and utilize those traits. And when I do that, I start putting focus on the positive. I start putting focus on the availability of what's possible within me, instead of just putting up a wall and just saying, well, I can't, I won't be able to, right? And all the reasons I can't because I failed in the past. I'm not smart enough. I'm not quick enough. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough resources. I don't know enough people, right? And that's where usually our mind goes. There's so many times in life where the opportunity is right in front of us, but because we haven't positioned ourselves to be ready, right? To be sturdy in our decision making, it just passes us by. So think about your position in life today. Are you happy with what you have? Are you confident? And if you have, great. So what can we build upon? We can go magnify what you have, right? But most of us are in a position that we just don't like where we are in this world. And when we understand that, we start to look at the habits that we do each and every day. Do you wake up late? Do you not eat healthy? Do you not do as you say you're going to do? Do you not go make the calls you're supposed to make? Do you not go do the work as it's supposed to be done? Well, if those are the habits, then you ask yourself, why? Why am I not making a call? Well, each time I get this feeling in my stomach, so I find that it's better to put off, or there's always too many things to do in a day, right? Well, then we're not prioritizing, right, what needs to be done. The fear that comes in our mind is just our inability to just manage our thoughts. And when we think about that, is that when you cannot just manage your thoughts, everything seems scary, right? And seems awful. We have our little kids today, and they love Halloween, but they're also scared about Halloween and all the ghosts and all the monsters and all these other things that come upon, right? Now they're scared of things at nighttime. It's because we're not managing the reality of our thoughts. And it's hard for us to continue to grow and progress forward when we're dealing with yesterday. You can only live right now in the moment. You can only live with where your feet are. And when you realize that, you can't live into the future of what could be, and you can't live into the past into what was. You can say this has happened and you can give weight to it, but you can't give too much weight. When I look at problems today, I look at problems on an evolution of just two levels. One, that this is going to be a problem and I have to put the focus on it because in years I'm still going to remember this, right? Those are the problems where we really need all of us. But so many times there's all these other problems that happen throughout the day that we're never going to remember years from now. But we still give them that same energy as if we're going to remember them for a lifetime. So stop putting the focus, right? Stop putting all the emphasis on things that don't matter in your life and get back to what does matter. Because if you want to bring the true you forward, then we need you in the moment at all times. When I meditate, there's one of these meditation practices where it tells us to, when something comes up that's a disruption, right? Or something comes up that takes our focus away, that we can't focus on the distraction, right? We have to just say that happened and now get back to putting my focus back in harm. But each time in our life when we have distractions come up, we give all the way to the distraction. We run to that. We run to this, right? And it creates consistent chaos. I'm fine in my life to have organized chaos, right? I like the energy. I like all these things. I like the activities. I like all these parts. But unorganized chaos was a life I lived. And it's a life many of you are living right now. And the only way to stop it is to stop it. Stop it now. And take back control for what is yours. And that is the greatness that is due to you. Once you understand that it's you who needs to pull the greatness out of what you already have within you. So take a moment, give yourself grace, give yourself gratitude. It hasn't been easy. The road has not been straight for where you've gotten to, but you've made it. And now if you want to go to the next part of your journey, It's going to take one step at a time. It's going to take you. It's going to need you to be focused and committed to what is going to be needed upon the journey. We need discipline. We need the ability to know right and wrong. We need the opportunity to go and be clear in our decision making. And we need to build our confidence. And your true you is waiting for you today to come and show up and take control back of your life. And if you want to just say, where am I today as part of my journey? Go over to jasonyarusi.com. There's a free assessment. You ask a few questions and you just go through and just answer these questions. And it gives you a true idea of just how you're showing up in the moment. Because I can tell you one thing, we need you. We need all of us at our best and highest possible place that we can be on this earth, because we are due for greatness. You and I, all included. All right, that's what I got today. Let's do this.